अस्तु स्वागतम्। अद्य षड्विंशतितमः कक्षा। यथा अष्टमपाठस्य अग्रे पठनं कुर्मः। मङ्गलश्लोकेन प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। अस्तु। So we just did this Subhashita towards the end of previous class. So we will continue, just take a revision of this nice Subhashita and then go into the second one and see. Just read it. I'll read it once. लभेतसि कथासु तैलमपि यत्नतः पीडयन् पिबेच्च मृगतृष्णिकासु सलिलं पिपासार्दितः कदाचिदपि पर्यटन् शशविषाणमासादयेत् न तु प्रतिनिविष्टमूर्खजनचित्तमाराधयेत्. So we know the meaning, so it's nice. Let's move on. Okay. Just before I kind of start off today's proceedings, I would like to tell you I am putting in a bit of effort to take the latest question paper, the February 2020 question paper. Let's call it pre-COVID question paper, and solving it. Some of the segments I was happy. I was doing okay. Some of the segments I struggled, and it's in some places they have set some little difficult dhatus. So at least I cannot afford to present you the wrong stuff. So I'm trying to do a lot of dig up to see whether I can get the correct forms and present the reasoning behind those forms, etc. But it's been an exhilarating experience. So I think one Mahodaya who requested, let's do one paper. It's a good exercise. So we can collectively spend definitely one full session on that. Possibly I should be ready in a couple of days, so we can attack that next Saturday or even Sunday class. Okay, so that'll be interesting. Despite us having some balance lessons to do, still, since we would have covered about 80% of the syllabus, it's okay to get into the question paper, because I don't want us to miss out on that experience, because I gained a lot from trying to again be a student answering that question paper. Okay. Astu. द्वितीय सुभाषितम्. व्याघ्रीव तिष्ठति जरा परितर्जयन्ती रोगाश्च शत्रव इव प्रहरन्ति देहम् आयुः परिस्रवति भिन्नघटादिवाम्बः लोकास्तथाप्यहितमाचरतीति चित्रम्. Nice one again. All Subhashitas, they bring us a smile. How they construct this thing. What we realize is when we sing them, try to sing them. Of course, I am not much of knowledgeable in singing it properly. But if you just put the effort in with a little bit of tonality, you start realizing how beautiful the chandas arrangement is, right? How it falls in place neatly without us struggling to terminate the meter properly at the right timings. Okay. So that appreciation you'll start gaining what this Chanda Shastra is about. And the enormous talent our ancients had, they never desired to bore us with reams and reams of sentences, right? So they chose this metromonic way of putting their preachings and even kathas, even the stories, etc., into such beautiful verses. It's just unimaginable. For example, now, even though I have studied some 16, 18 Chandas forms, it's not as if for me, I can even recognize this Chandas Jat like that. I will have to struggle I will have to struggle, sit down. I know the technology, of course. I know, oh, this is Guru Akshara, this is Laghu Akshara. Then I know, oh, if this combination is there, this chandas. But I'll have to keep a paper next to me, look up in that. So even to decode the chandas, I need effort. And then, compare that with encoding it. So it's brilliant, actually. Anyway, व्याघ्रीव तिष्ठति जरा परितर्जयन्ति व्याघ्री इव व्याघ्री इव तिष्ठति जरा परितर्जयन्ति. So that is the one break only. व्याघ्री इव रोगाः च शत्रवः इव प्रहरन्ति देहम् आयुः परिस्रवति भिन्नघटात् इव अम्बुः भिन्नघटात् इव अम्बुः. Ambuhu, actually, when I was reading only, I realized normally we call it Ambuhu. There is the Ambaha form here and Ambaha again reiterated by Sanskrit Bharati. So maybe there is an alternative Ambaha also available for Ambuhu, because normally I heard Ambuhu for water, but we'll take Ambaha. Okay. Lokaha tathapi ahitam acharati iti. See how many breaks there. Lokaha, so that is a visarga sattva, sakara. Then tathapi, and then that is a ya. Ahitam. So tatapi ahitam, tatapyahitam, yen. Ahitam acharati, that is simple samyoga, halanta with swara. So there is a simple samyoga, samyuktakshara. Acharati iti, savarna dirgha sandhi. Chitram. Okay. Chitram, normally we take chitram to mean picture, but here we should take the V upasarga version, the laukika meaning of vichitram, which means a strange picture. Okay. So not a normal picture, a strange picture. But today it's a normal picture anyway. So I wouldn't disagree with the Kavi now. Okay. So let's try to track the meaning here. Okay. Vyagri, again, we will just go in the order and then we can do the Anvaya later. Vyagri iva, as if a lady tigress. Okay. Now remember, the lady tigress is known to be much more ferocious amidst the tigers. So also the lioness. The lion is male tiger is pretty active. He's not much of a because tigers don't live in communities like lions do. But the male lion, though it is ferocious looking, is not the most ferocious except to other males. Anyway, Vyagri iva, like a tigress, tishtati stands, jara, okay, old age, paritarjayanti, okay, like slowly wasting away, that kind of sense. Okay. So tarjana is like accusative thing. Aham guruhu chatram tarjayati. It's different than tadayati. Tadayati is more like hits almost. Okay. And tarjayati is like scolds. So paritarjayanti is in a manner of scolding, or they have interpreted actually as threatening, which is correct interpretation. Okay. So the old age stands like a tigress threatening us, like a tigress. Rogaha cha shatravaha. So two visarga sandhis. One is lopa, one is shakara. So rogaha cha, many diseases also. Shatravaha iva, like enemies. Praharanti deham, they attack the body. Ayuhu, our longevity. Parisravati, the parisravana means to drip, to drip, okay, to slowly drip out. Okay. So srava itself gives this meaning. Parisrava is like it's just an enhancement of the srava. Okay. Parisravati, lat form with an upasarga pari. So parisravati drips down. You can take the pari to mean down in that sense. Okay. Bhinna gatat, bhinna gatat. So there are two pratipadikas. Bhinna is chidra or broken. Okay. Broken. Ghatat, from the pot. So from the broken pot. Binnah gatah, binna gatah. So that is the Tatpurusha Samasa we call it, the pot that is broken, Bhinna Gatat, from the broken pot. Eva. Okay, so Takara has gone into Dakara, which we have seen that Sandhi quite a few times now, though of course we don't ID it. So Eva, like, okay, Ambaha, water. Okay, so the longevity, it drips down as if it is water from a broken pot, like that. Okay, cracked pot. Let us take cracked is better translation for Binna, because Srava is for crack. Then Lokaha, the world or the people of the world, Tatha Api. Tatha Api is actually a compound. Tatha Api. Even then. Okay. Ahitam. Something that is not pleasant, something that is not good, something that is not for prosperity. Acharati iti. So lokaha is taken in a collective singular. So acharati. They observe, they enact iti. So vichitram. Okay. So despite such mortality, especially which is so apparent in these last few months, the mere mortality of our body. Despite that, we seem to desire to do things that are not the most pleasant things for others. When there is enough cause for our own closure, there is no need to help others with ahita, for sure. So the Kavi is wondering, what a Vaichitrya. Nobody seems to be awake to the fact about their mortality. Um, not even the standard normal mortality where we are all supposed to go. Even there are so many other causative reasons for early mortality. That's what he is pointing out. Okay. So Padavibhaga, Padipadartha, you guys can go through. We have pretty much done it right there. We know Tishtati is a Kriya Pada. Paritarjayanti is like, Shatru type of application. Okay. Like that. Strilinga. So Jara Paritarjayanti Tishtati. Like scolding us or threatening us, she stands like a tigress, like that. Okay. So then Praharanti, plural form of Praharana. So that is hit or attack, like that. Then Parisravati is another verb. Then Ahit Acharati. Acharati is the other verb. So every sentence has a verb here. So each is a standalone sentence. Okay. So we know how to collect the rest of it around it. Old age frightens man like a tigress. Threatens. I think threatens is better. Okay. Diseases strike the body like enemies, like water leaking from a broken pot. Okay, cracked pot is better translation. Life is spent. Oh, not a great thing. Life is dripping away. You should translate that. Life is spent more than life is dripping away. Okay. Then yet people think of harming others. They do not realize that their life is getting shorter day by day. Instead of earning merit, punya, they indulge in harmful deeds. This behavior of men is strange indeed. Okay. Any questions? Okay, we have a good lot of attendance today, 24, which is not bad. Let's move forward. Padasangraha. So let me have participative flow here. So who is a PS with the name 2 capital letters PS? Can you volunteer to read for us? Unmute yourself. PS.
Mohoday. This is Priya Srinivasan actually.
Namaste Priyaji. Today you have chosen to
Namaste,
go
namaste.
short, I think.
No, the thing is sometimes on my laptop, I am not able to get it properly. So I switch to the phone, and then when the laptop picks up, I will keep toggling sometimes.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. Then are you able to read on the mobile?
I will read from my book.
Do that. Yeah. So in section 6, Padasangraha. Okay.
Huh.
Take it away from us and slowly read through the thing. Yeah. Chapter 8, number 6.
Chapter 8.
Number 6. Section number 6, Padasangraha. I'll tell you the page.
Yes.
Page 145.
Such.
145.
Indicate. Such. To indicate, inform, give message. Suchayati. Can
you tell the meaning if you can try?
Suchayati indicates or informs.
Correct.
He, she, Uttama Pada, Uttama Purusha.
No.
Pratama Purusha, Ekavachanam.
Pratama Ekavachana. Very good. Lat.
Suchyate, Karmani Prayoga. Suchayishyati.
Suchyate Karmani of which lakara? Which kala?
Suchyate is Vartamane letter. And it is present tense.
Correct.
And Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam.
Very good. See, I'm now, see, we are in the 8th level. That's why I'm forcing you guys to come with what I normally say. I wanted to develop a habit of all these bubbles popping up in your head. I'm forcing you to pop those bubbles in the head to understand what we are reading. Okay? Yeah.
So Suchayishyati Bhavishya Kala and Bhavishyati.
Again, actually, it is also in Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam.
Pratama Purusha Ekavachanam. Suchayitavyam Suchaniyam is Tavyat and Aniyar Prayoga. It is in, it should be indicated or should be informed, or both mean the same.
Exactly, correct.
And it should be done. It's again a Karmani Prayoga. It should
Very
be
good.
done
Karmani.
by.
I like that memory. I also struggle sometimes with this. This is Karmani. So Ramena something should be Suchitavyam, like that. Okay? Correct.
Suchitaha, Suchita, Suchitam, Tantapadam, that is Ta Pratyaya. Again, this is Karmani Prayoga. And correct. It is past tense. It is correct. The equivalent of.
We say Ktan, Kta Pratyaya. Okay? Ktanta you can say Kta Anta Ktanta, but you should not forget the K, because Tanta is not the technical title. We use Ktanta. The K is dropped. That is different. Okay?
Tanta Prayoga. So it is also in Karmani Prayoga Eva. So Tena Suchitaha or Taya, like that.
Correct. No. Go on. Taya Suchita.
Taya Suchita or
Tena Suchita.
Same thing. Correct. Tena Suchitam. See, what happens in Napumsaka? See, what we are seeing is Pullinga, Strilinga, and Napumsaka. Pullinga Tena Suchitaha, because Saha Taute Tam Tautan Tena Tabhyam Taihi. Suchita is Sate Taha Tam Tetaha Taya Tabhyam Tabihi. So Taya Suchita. And this one again Tena, because Tat te tani tena tabhyam taihi, like Pullinga. It reverts to Pullinga forms from Tritiya Vibhakti. So
but the reason I stopped after I said Tena Taya is because it does not track the Tena or the Taya.
My bad. Very
then
correct.
I stopped that because that gives a wrong information.
So you give me the karma pada with each. Give me the karma pada.
Tena, shall I say Grantham itself? That is easier. So Tena Grantaha Suchitaha Tenaha, though it is indicated, but still Tena Gita Suchita Tena Pustakam Suchitam.
Very good. Thank you.
Indicated.
Perfect. You see, you corrected me because I was getting carried away. It is not Kartari, so I cannot do the way I did. It is not incorrect what I said, but there is no point in linking like that. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Suchitavan, Suchitavati, this is a Kartari Prayoga. It is an active case and it is past tense. Yeah. So Saha Tat Pustakam Suchitavan.
Very good.
We can say, because it goes with the doer. That is correct. The Kartru Padam.
Exactly.
Kartru Padam? No.
Yeah, Karta or Kartru Padam. Correct.
Kartru Padam. I'm still new to these terms.
No. Good.
So Suchitavati, again, we have to use only if she is a female is using this. Is the doer. Correct. Suchayan, Suchayanti. It is Shatru and Shatru, because it is Suchayati, that is the Parasmaipadi. On the other hand, if it is an Atmanepadi root, you have to use Suchita. Of course, you can't use it because
you cannot use with this, but mana type of ending.
Manaha or something, Manaha will come. And Suchayan, Suchayanti is there. And again, this declines in all the forms. All the 9
now, one
forms.
question: this is called Shatru. What is that called?
Shanach.
Shanach. That's why the ana comes from that Shanach. Okay. Yeah.
And it does not have a kala. It is a continuous action. It denotes continuous action. The actual verb will supply the kala. So it goes with that. Saha Suchayan Asit, I can say. Saha Suchayan Asti, or Saha Suchayan Bhavishyati, I can say. So that will take the
and this goes with sa. Suchayanti goes with sa.
Saha, yeah. So if we say sa, accordingly we have to change. Then Suchayitva Samsuchaya. Suchayitva is Twa Pratyaya. And some Suchya, both mean the same. Suchayitva and some, of course, some Suchya Upasarga meaning can change, but it is this Pratyaya will show past tense. It is Avyayi. So you need not decline it anymore. It is indeclinable. It shows the a completion of action. Saha Suchayitva Gachati. So he having indicated he goes. So it is used like that. Some suchyas lyabanta. The moment you see an upasarga, you have to use lyabanta. So that the year comes in from that.
Perfect.
Some suchya. Then suchayitum, this is also an avyayi padam, and it shows an infinite sense. So it can happen, it need not happen, it would happen, like that. So suchayitum ichami. So I intend to indicate. So it is an infinite sense. It doesn't have a specific action, a time of action.
It shows intent. That's all. Intent conveying form of the verb line. Okay. Yeah. And it is like you said, it is again also what avyaya. You are saying avyayi. I would just call it avyaya for now. Don't go for avyayi like that. Okay. Avyaya. Huh? Yeah. Excellent. Dear students, this is what is expected.
Sir,
we can make
means
mistakes,
it doesn't
no problem.
have any. Avyaya means it doesn't change with the linga, is it?
Correct. It doesn't change with the vibhaktis, linga, anything. It is like cha. Cha is not having any color, no? It is colorless. So avyaya is colorless. Yeah.
Okay.
It can fit to any color. Rather than saying colorless, let me say it is transparent. Yeah. Okay. So superb. Thank you very much, Bhagini, for leading us this section. And only for always, as we do know, for the first verb, we try all this so that every time we get reminded. See, it's easy enough to do Ratana and I am done with this slide, I move on. But what I am trying to
request that one more you can ask somebody to do one more, because it will be a reiteration if it is possible.
Who is asking?
No, I'm Lalita asking.
Lalita,
one more
you take up the arch dhatu.
No, sir, I cannot do. Someone else should do. I will make a note. I mean, I know it. Still, I don't want to try.
This is not fair, Lalita ji.
No, because still I'm learning.
No, okay. She has done very well. Don't worry about meanings. Just read through the arch for us. Yeah.
Okay, arch, to worship. Archati is a Prathama Purusha Ekavachana in the present tense, Vartamana Kale.
Correct.
Archyate. Archate is Karmani Prayoga. That first one is Kartari Prayoga. Archate Karmani Prayoga Ekavachana Prathama Purusha.
Same Archati is Karmani form. Very good.
Archishyati Bhavishyat Kale Prathama Purusha Kartari. Is it Kartari? Yeah, Kartari Prayoga.
Yeah. Correct. It is Kartari because there is it is the standard default. All the default lakaras, default forms are Kartari forms. Okay. So for
Kartari.
Karmani, we have to do an additional prakriya, which is the yakara adesha. And not
Yakara.
always it's very easy, but it looks easy to us. For some dhatus, it's a little tricky. But you're right. By default, all these are Kartari lakaras.
Okay. Architavyam, archaniyam, tavya aniya. Is it pratyaya? What is that?
Tavyat pratyaya, aniyar pratyaya.
Yeah.
This is
And
one
this is
pratyaya
past
there which
tense
doesn't
in
have any.
Karmani.
Sorry. Repeat.
Bhutakal. Yeah.
No, it's not
Hello, sir?
bhuta. It is not bhuta. It is like assertive. Okay. It puts the this
Okay.
tavyat puts it in assertion. Okay. Should be done like that. Okay. So architavyam, and it is in karmani. You're right. But there is no bhuta
Karmani, yes.
type of association. I would not put kala down to it. Okay. I put karmani. Okay. To it. Say karmani tavyat karmani aniyar. Okay.
So architaha, archita, architam is pullinga, strilinga, and napumsakalinga. For karmani prayoga again bhutakala.
Correct. Bhuta karmani kta prayoga. Okay. And that is a krit pratyaya. Kta is one of the 100 plus krit pratyayas. They are amazing, but tough also. Kta. So this is architaha is the kta pratyaya. Bhuta kridanta added to arch dhatu. So it is actually karmani. You are right, and it is bhutakalina. So how would you use architaha in a small sentence?
Architaha. Tena Ishwaram Ishwaraha Architaha. Tena.
Perfect. Ishvara is pulling a shabda, so no confusion there. So tena Ishvaraha architaha. Then how would you use archita?
Ta, te, tahi.
No, tena only. It can still be a man who does the archana. What he does the archana influences archita.
Tena Lakshmi Archita.
Lakshmi Archita. Okay. Lakshmi is a strange word. It is a ikaranta strilinga shabda where the pratama ekavachana has the visarga. Lakshmihi, Shrihi, like that. Okay. So Lakshmihi Archita, but you choose a easier, cheaper word. Somebody, I think Jyoti Bhagini was trying to help us. Devi Archita. Simple.
Gauri, you can say.
Gauri Archita. And so many goddesses, right? We have no, in fact, Mata Archita, Amba Archita, so many options are there. Okay. Don't pick up a tough one in the exam.
Tena Pustakam Architam. That is correct. Pustakam we can do.
Perfect. We do actually worship books because they teach us. So Tena Pustakam Architam. Very good. And the Tena can be Taya and all that. No problem. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Continue. Number 6.
Architavan Architavati. Architavan Architavati only I am little not clear.
Okay, this is called Tavatu Pratyaya. This is also Bhuta Kridanta. Okay, but this is Kartari Bhuta Kridanta. See, the Kta and Tavatu, they are like corollaries, you can say. But the Kta is Karmani. Tavatu, which is the Tavan, Tavati, or Vanvati form, we call it. Vanvati Vat forms. Okay, we don't generally show the Vat form because there's not so much use of that. So that is the also Bhuta Kridanta, Ktavatu style of Kridanta amongst the hundreds of Kridantas, and it gives the sense of somebody was the fellow who did, some lady was the lady who did, that sense. Okay, so how do you use Architavan?
Yeah.
How do you use? You make me a small sentence.
Architavan Saha Gurun.
Correct. Gurun is correct. Saha Gurun.
Hasva Harchitavan. Hasva means yesterday.
Hyaha.
So Hyaha. Oh, okay.
Not Hrsva. Hyaha. Hakara halant yakara joined. Hya with a visarga. Hyaha. Okay, very good. Saha gurun Hyaha architavan. Gurun is the karma pada and it's in plural, but architavan is kartari prayoga. So it tracks the saha, which is ekavachana, and saha is pullinga. So we have to pick up architavan. If it is sa, we have to pick up architavati. Okay, and if it is sate taha, then you have to pick up architavatyaha. Okay, but we are not going so far now. We stay with the ekavachana. Then that is architavati. So sa gurun hyaha architavati. Correct. I like the hyaha. Why Lalita Bhagini is adding the hyaha? She's trying to bring the sense of past tense here. Okay, she's triggering the brain to think the past tense. When she inserts a hyaha, it is assisting us to think, oh, architavati is for yesterday or before, like that. Okay. Very, very good effort. Why do you say you don't know? You're doing very well. Continue.
Thank you. Archan, archanti. Archan. Again, not very clear, but.
Chatru. This is a continuous tense. We call it the continuous tense, right?
Continuous. Yeah. Okay, okay.
I don't even want to call it current continuous because that is incorrect. I just want to call it continuous tense. Present. It is any continuous. Present or past or future doesn't matter. It is any continuous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saham Ishwarah Archan Gayam Gitavan. Gayam Gita.
Gayam.
Gayam Gayati.
Ganam.
Ganam. Okay.
Yeah. Repeat the sentence.
Saha Ishwarah Archan Ganam
Why Ishwarah?
Gayati.
Why Ishwarah? Ishwarah should go to which vibhakti?
Ishwarena.
Tritiya vibhakti it has to go to. Okay.
Yes,
somebody is helping us. Ishwarah, Ishwaram. Okay. Saha Ishwaram Archan Ganam Gitavan. You have picked up a very tough sentence, but I like it. So this is a very nice bhakta. So praying to Ishvara, he sang a song.
Sang a song. Okay.
Of course, we also use Tavatu in Gitavan.
Is a plural for that.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Architva.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry, sir.
5.
Archanti is plural.
7.
Archan is continuous tense. Architva is complete tense. You can use that also in the same sentence. Instead of Archan, you can switch to Architva.
Sahaprashandi is feminine.
Why so many of you are just hold on a minute. I'm getting a lot of crosstalk. Lalita ji, please unmute yourself again.
Yes.
So
Architva and Samarcha. Twa pratyaya. It is twa or not? I don't know.
Correct. You can use twa for now. Twanta. Okay. Yeah.
Architva is after doing. Ish saha gurun architva griham gachati.
Correct. Archan griham gachati. I mean, even while he's walking home, he's doing the archana. Architva, he completes the archana somewhere in a devalaya and then goes home. Very good. Yeah. When will you use samarchya?
Samarchya in the same way also we can use.
Yeah, correct. In the same sentence, you can replace architva with samarchya. Why would you use samarchya? Why not samarchitva?
Samarchya is indicate for sure, like in a proper way or something.
No, madam. My question is very simple. Okay, I'm deliberately, because you volunteered, I'm harassing you a little bit. Take it. Okay, architva we know. Okay, why are we not saying samarchitva? Why are we asked to do samarchya?
Samarchya. Okay. Samarchya. Not sure, but
okay. I'll help you. See, when the dhatu, arch dhatu is without any upasarga before it, tvanta is applicable in that sense of completion of the act. Okay. For the same sense of completion of the act, if the dhatu, arch dhatu, was coupled with a upasarga, in this case some upasarga, which is properly, okay. So samarchat samarchitva will become an illegal usage because tvanta is nisheda for upasarga yukta dhatu. Got it? In the same sense as a tvanta kridanta, we should use lyabanta kridanta for a upasarga yukta dhatu. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
because samarch is there, we should go for samarchya. Okay, lyabanta.
Repeat it, sir.
Lebanta.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it, madam?
I just wanted you to repeat it, please.
Okay. Listen. Basically, I will slowly repeat it. There are two type of completion type of kridanta. Completion type of kridanta, what I mean is something that shows a certain dhatu as complete, certain action as complete. Okay. One is tvanta, another is lyabanta. Okay. Tvanta has the ending twa and lyabanta has the ending ya. Okay. From the technical term lyap, only ya remains. Okay. But it is an antakriya. So ya will come in the end. So the twa also will come in the end. When should we use twa? When we should use lya? Lyap or from that yakara is when the dhatu is naturally there without any attachment to any upasarga, like arch dhatu here stands alone. It doesn't have an upasarga overriding on top of it. So we should use tvanta, and that simply means having done the archana, having worshipped. Okay. Same sense is there in samarchya, but we switch over from tvanta to lyabanta with the yakara in the end for the arch dhatu. Okay. Arch plus ya archya comes out. Okay. So because archya comes out, archya cannot be said with said alone. I can never say archya. I should use archya with something before it, some upasarga. Here it is some upasarga. Not the English SOME, the Sanskritam S dot, sa dot. Okay. So some plus archya, samarchya. Okay. It can be any upasarga. Okay. Which is fitting for the arch dhatu. You should not use some upasarga that will not have a lokika rudhi artha. So some
are the meanings same for both of them?
No. The architva simply means having worshipped. Samarchya means having properly worshipped. Okay. It enhances the meaning. Sometimes it opposes the meaning. Sometimes it deviates the meaning. Sometimes it enhances the meaning. Sometimes it gives a direction to the action, vectorizes it.
Which upasarga
scalar to vector.
Which upasarga to use where and that?
That is always a
only
problem.
from slow immersion in the language, and over time you will gain that. It is not each upasarga doesn't have one single meaning. With the different
dhatus,
if I don't
know the meaning, everywhere can I use sang?
I don't know the answer, madam.
Okay.
You most likely I have seen it like sangamya, like this.
This is always a confusion because what type of upasarga to add in lyabanta?
Not see, madam. It is see, you are going about it the wrong way. The whole statement is all in the wrong sense. Okay, it is not like what upasarga to go for in the lyabanta is an exam type of question you are asking yourself. Okay, yeah. If there is an upasarga, then you should use lyabanta is how you should think. Okay. Oh. It is not okay in the exam. Unfortunately, we are asked, show me some lyabanta example. So we are forced to think in the wrong direction. Okay. You should not think like I like that. You should say, okay, because there is upasarga and I know this upasarga is used with this dhatu in this sense. How do I make it? Lyabanta is how you should do your prakriya. Okay. You should not think of tvanta for that combination. Okay. Because it is illegal or nishedha, we call it. Okay. If you do it, it's not a problem. It's not like a earth-shattering event. Okay. We know we make so many mistakes, so people will understand you, move on. But over time, we should purify ourselves. That's all. Last one left for you, Lalita ji. Conclude for us.
Yes. So architum is something I wish to, or I can say infinite tense, ave pratyaya.
Intent.
And intent. So aham sahasranama architum Ichami. I don't know.
So I
whether
think
it's correct.
Sahasranamam
Namam.
Architum Ichami.
Chitum. Ichami.
Because it has
Okay.
to be in karma position.
Okay.
Athava, actually what you really wanted to say was not Sahasranamam Architum. You really wanted to say Aham Sahasranamena Architum Ichami. Right?
Yes, 1,000
With,
times, correct.
like with 1,000 times. So it becomes Karana,
Yeah.
instrument of the Archana.
Okay.
Okay. All
Sir,
right.
one doubt, sir.
Please ask.
Archanti isn't active voice, no, sir. It's Kartari Prayoga. It's not Karmani, no.
Which one?
Archan and Archanti.
Can you repeat slowly?
Archan and Archanti, sir. Here in that one. Is it Kartari? It's not Karmani, no, sir.
Madam, there is no Kartari Karmani sense in that. This is simply a continuous tense which attaches itself to another verb. That
Because
verb
when
can
she
be in
said Sita or something, you said Sita. I mean, something she said Saha. You said Saha should not be used. Tena should be used. That's why I asked.
No.
Which
Saha, no. That was, I don't know under what sentence, I don't recall now. See,
okay.
Saha Archan Gamishyati, nothing wrong. It is Kartari. Okay.
Okay.
In that case, Archan attaches to Saha.
Okay.
Now, let us try a Karmani and see if we can fit in this. That's your question, right?
Yeah.
That's an interesting question. I will see whether I can answer you, whether I know enough to go for that. Okay, let's try. Okay, Rama, we'll leave Rama alone. Let us say Balakena, Devaha Archan Asit. Balakena Devaha Archan Asit. That's again Kartari I'm going back to. Balakena Devaha Architaha only will come there. I don't know how to fit this with that, really. Archan
On page 14, it's written.
Archan Namitaha. Like that, can I say? I am thinking.
Excuse me, sir. Ramaha Archan Upavishayati.
This is Kartari only, no?
Kartari Upavishayati.
She's wanting a Karmani ending with the Archan in the middle somewhere. Archan or whatever, she doesn't care. I will try this, madam. I mean, I'm also struggling.
Okay,
It's a very good question. Very, very advanced question. How to apply the in the Karmani sentence, how to think of this continuous mode is something that is I'll have to understand. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank
not naturally coming to my mouth. Okay. So I will take the effort. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Very good question. See, she has us stumped. Okay, all right. So now we will rush forward. I'll mute everyone. So iksha to see, ikshate, ikshyate, ikshishyate, ikshitavyam. This is atmanepadi. See, ikshate. Okay, ikshitavyam, but that matters only here. All the kridantas don't care anymore. Atmaneprasma. You see, that's another thing. Anyway, ikshate, ikshyate, ikshishyate, ikshitavyam. Ikshaniyam, ikshitah, ikshita, ikshitam, ikshitavan, ikshitavati, ikshamanah, ikshamana. So what happening here? Because it is Atmanepadi, we switched over from Shatru, which was used earlier, to Shanach. Okay, Ana sense. And Nakara because of Natva. Okay, we know that Nakara changes to Nakara, etc. So Ikshamana, Ikshamana, Ikshitva, and Samikshya, some upasarga again. So Lyabanta, Samikshya, Ikshitum in order to see like this. Okay, to guess. Okay, remember comes hriswa comes from vahana. Some forms of comes from carrying heavy weight or something like that. Is guess. Okay, so little difference is there. So the hook is slightly different for in some fonts. It's not very clear. Okay. Anyway, what I do, I will show in 1 minute. Oh, okay. So if it is there is no problem for the swara.
One is harswa and the other is dirgha, sir.
Yeah, dirgha. But sometimes we confuse with this. Okay, this is also clear for some fonts. For example, who only. Let's try who. Who also it comes below. So anyway, for some fonts, the hook needs to be very explicit. You have to be really careful along with the vyanjana when it comes. So I think there is no problem for standalone swara. Anyway, leave it there. Okay. Uhate, uhyate, uhishyate, uhitavyam, uhaniyam should be guessed. Uhitaha, somebody, something was guessed. Some masculine thing was guessed. Some feminine thing was guessed. Some neutral thing was guessed. Okay. Ramaha uhitaha, Sita uhita, and Pustakam uhitam by Tena. We can use Tena for all those cases. Kartru is Tena. So uhitavan, uhitavati, uhamanah, uhamana, just like each also, it's also atmane. So uhitva, samuhya, uhitum, in order to guess these kind of forms. So some example sentence. Lata samskrita lekam suchayati bhaktena deva. Oh, samskrita lekam asti tasmin dishi. Bhaktena devah archyate. Bala kimapi ikshamana tishtati. Okay. संशोधकेन किम अभवत् इति ऊहितव्यम्. Any questions? Okay.
Is this sentence correct? अध्यापकेन सूचयन् पाठः पाठ्यते.
The problem there, yeah, it sounds like okay. So I am now wondering whether we should use patah suchayan. So what is that he is doing suchana? Patah suchayan. So then we should say patah suchayantah pathyate, like that. Okay. So that was my struggle. So there is a suchayantah type of form we should use. Patah suchayantah, like that. So I will ask some more learned people how to construct and come back.
Okay.
Yeah. Kavya Katha. I'll mute again because some crosstalk coming through.
Sir, I had a question.
Yes, sir. Please ask, sir.
Could we go back to previous slide, please?
Yes, sure.
Here, I had two questions, both related to the verbs. The first one is suchayati. Is this the same verb that is used, the same root from which the word for needle, suchi, has come?
Perhaps. See, suchi is another kridanta technique of deriving a noun. Okay, so maybe yes, because a needle points. Okay, so that which points is called suchi, is how that kridanta constructs suchi.
Okay.
प्रायः या सूचयति सा सूची इति.
Okay.
Perhaps very good. This kind of thinking I appreciate. It seems correct, your thought process, to me.
But I asked you this because I've seen this many times, and there are two more words that are related to this. One is that Sivati, that is also related to this same. I mean, sounds similar, but does not sound.
No, Siv is a different dhatu which actually means to sew. Okay, the English sew is actually from the Siv dhatu of Sanskritam. So Sivati is very much its own dhatu. Okay, so but Suchi doesn't seem to have a easy derivation from Sivana. So for that, Sivani or something like that would be the derivative. Okay, so an instrument that does sewing can be called Sivani or something. I am assuming I know enough to say that. Don't take it as a golden standard, but it sounds right? Sivani seems to be the name for a tailoring instrument.
Yeah, that is correct. So this is. Someone was saying something.
No, Sivana Yantram, I said this.
See, madam, you're right. Sivana Yantram. So maybe instead of, if you drop Yantram and make it a Strilinga Shabda, sounds like Sivani. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And I see that the English word list, when you list things like in PowerPoint or something, you have those
We use Suchi. We use Suchi for that also. Correct.
Yeah. But in news, we always use bulletin. It's like, a bulleted list of things.
No, Suchi is like a simple list. There is nothing bullet type of thing. Yeah, I mean, but it's definitely a bulleted thing because when we say Suchi, then it is a patti of related items in a list. Yes.
Okay. And okay. And second verb, archa, I always see that it is in the meaning of worshipping. But could it also mean to lighten or to glow or to this? I mean, because for the sun, the word is arka. And I've seen some people also named like that.
Perhaps. I will. We will have to do one thing. Go to ashtadhyayi.com, the beautiful website of Nilesh Bodas Mahodaya, ashtadhyayi.com. Okay, and in that, sorry, I think I'm loud. Okay, so in that ashtadhyayi.com, you should go. There are two segments in the bottom when you go. No, let us do that because this. Sorry, friends. I think a lot of interesting things. So let us let me just switch the share now. Okay, just hold on with me. Hold on with me. I'll show you something. Yeah, please, no problem. Just stand by. I will switch the share and then come back to you.
Suchi is needle also, sir.
Madam. Suchi is needle. Suchi is also patti of list of items. Sometimes we use because it's a word that is derived with a certain meaning. It can be used for multiple targets. Oh, I ended up sharing the same thing. What did I do? Sorry, hold on. I wasted time. Struggling with the interface changes here. I hope you guys are able to see the website that I am showing. So here, if you see ashtadhyayi.com, can anyone confirm you're seeing this?
Yes,
Amit Wari? So this ashtadhyayi.com is a brilliant. The left side is when we really, I mean, it's really tough to go there now. But I hope many of you will progress to a level where you need the left side also because it's beautiful. It's an ultimate in Vyakarana. Then Dhatu Pataha is there. Go to Dhatu Pataha, right? Now, don't get enamored. I mean, don't get when this is like just to go through like this, it's too much. Okay, but there is a beautiful search. Okay, for example, we say Suchayati. I have to switch to Sanskritam typing. Suchayati. Like that. Okay, see, look, immediately his brilliant website. It tells me that is from Such Dhatu, etc. But that's not all. Okay. So to indicate, to do favor, to explain, to point mistakes. So he has derived certain meanings. Obviously, he is not typed it himself from other experts of the past like Apte, etc. He picks up these things. Okay. But most importantly, if you click the Such there, if you just click it, see what happens. See. Okay. So literally every lakara comes out. And if it is Ubay,
10th Gana, right? Yesterday you were telling about 10th Gana.
Yes, this is one of the dhatus in that Churadi Gana. See here, Churadi, and it's 10th Gana. The grammarians are not too interested in the numbering. They are interested in this type of title because they associate with the title. But anyway, it's here, very obvious, 10. Okay, so it is the 412th dhatu in 10th Gana. Okay, 412. I don't know if it is an overall dhatu count or it is within the Gana. That we will not worry about. But I do know this Gana is the second largest, I think. Anyway, so Tinganta Rupani is complete right now. The fellow has worked too on and don't believe anybody typed this. Okay, guys, there is such brilliant guys sitting in the world doing free stuff. They didn't type this. Okay, Everything is generated. Now look now, if I click this, what magic happens? Look at the right, what popped up? Do you see?
Yes.
Okay. See the amount of work they have done. Okay, already. So they have coded Ashtadhyayi and made an engine of Ashtadhyayi. So if they made an engine where if you feed the Dhatu Rupa, it can generate the output for every Lakara, every position of the 9. Okay. And not generate just because of some silly thing. It goes through every single Panini Prakriya. See, Panini's formulas are what are there on the right. Okay. So the Such Dhatu undergoes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait a minute. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Some 30 translations through Panini's formulas. Okay, to bring out Suchayati. Can you believe what was Panini's brain?
Yes, sir.
Can we just believe how deep his brain was? Okay. Today, this marvel is being unraveled by these youngsters like this Nilesh Bodas alone he's the guy who doing the portal, but there are hundreds of guys who have done a lot of public domain work to do these engines. Okay, but all they are doing is in the end they finally go and bow down to Panini like, man, I mean, what are you? In the BC era, 2500 years is the estimate. You did this work, and today we are struggling to use your formula to come with a software that can come with that form. Okay, so this you see this, just it is just unbelievable. Okay, and every single click if I do, I get some variation will be there. A lot of common things will be there in this 30 formulas. Okay, but there will be one subtle variation related to the ending part, which will be different from the earlier one. So this is what is happening in this behind the scene.
Yeah,
so now unfortunately Kridanta Rupa is incomplete today. In this Tinganta Rupani he has managed to, so as and when he or others develop engines on the portals, various portals, they will help each other to to come up with this kind of thing. So one day Kridantas, then one day sentences. See, somebody has helped. See, in fact, he has asked, more examples are being added. Stay tuned. In fact, there is an appeal also. If you can volunteer, if you know enough, please volunteer. So here somebody has pulled out, somebody does a web search, pulls out a sentence from Meghaduta where that application of that is. So we can, believe. So Sarangaste Jala something Suchaishyanti is there. So they pulled out. So if we can volunteer, we can add sentences to his page here for other forms. Okay. Yeah. This is the thing that is happening. One day, maybe when I am a grand old guy, I may see more feelings here and may help him. Okay.
Sir, sir, that suchi we use now. How does it there? That English meaning doesn't come. That to stitch, to indicate, to do favor, explain, point, mistake. So that how suchi, that meaning?
No. See, Suchi is a Kridanta form of Such Dhatu. Okay. So it retains, see, the Dhatu goes through certain transformations due to Kridanta, due to Upasarga addition, etc. But some form of the original flavor of the Dhatu's meaning remains in those. Okay. Each of the Upasarga contributes something to the meaning. The Dhatu contributes majorly to the meaning. And then the Pratyaya also contributes to the meaning. Right? Do you agree? So in that Suchi, the Suchi doesn't have any Upasarga, so there is no Upasarga contribution. But Such Dhatu resides. So Such Dhatu means to indicate in a general sense. So that sense remains. And what is Suchi is having a Pratyaya. What that Pratyaya indicates is that thing which indicates is Suchi. Got it?
Correct, sir. That Suchi, I understood. That the list, that needle, how needle comes as a Suchi.
அதேப்பா நான் அதே சொல்றேன். See, the Suchi, that Pratyaya added to Such Dhatu.
Kannada, you tell in Kannada, sir.
See, Such Dhatuige ಈ ಅನ್ನುವ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಲ್ವ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ, ಸೂಚಿ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಅನ್ನುವ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಕೃದಂತದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರುವುದು. ಆ ಕೃದಂತದ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಂದರೆ ಈ ಧಾತುವನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾರೋ ಅವನು ಎನ್ನುವ ಅರ್ಥ ಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಸೂಚಿ ಈಸ್ that which indicates. Okay.
Thank you.
Namapada also, sir.
Correct. It is a namapada. It is a kridanta that converts that dhatu into a namapada. Just like we saw kridantas that convert things into avyaya, there are the techniques to convert dhatus into namapadas. That's how namapadas get generated. Yeah.
Okay.
The dirgha e makes it into a namapada. Correct?
Sir, please just take it with a huge pinch of salt. Dirgha e is not everywhere. Some other technical tail is added, some kridanta which has a name like maybe seep. Who knows? Its name may be seep dhatu. The seep dhatu is added. Sometimes it appears out like e. Sometimes it may appear like a due to sandhi prakriyas. Okay.
Okay.
You cannot depend on the final sound just like that.
No, we will not go deep, sir. We will because we are deviating too much.
No. We are all here to learn. It's okay. We will pass this exam. Don't worry. So, okay, let me stop sharing this.
But, sir, this Ashtadhyayi you have shown, it's very nice. So we can use it for.
Yes. Yeah. I would highly recommend. But the problem is, it's not. The dhatu forms part is the one that we can use right now. The remaining, like even if I click that and I go through those formulas, that's only head spinning for me. There is no practical use immediately. But that is meant for Vyakaranis. Vyakaranis can cross check what is happening. Yeah. Like, to use an app, we don't need to know how the app was written, like that. Correct. Like that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Most welcome. Okay. So where are we? 12 o'clock. So Kavya Katha. So let me, because we're running out of time, let me just quickly go through this. This looks like child's play compared to the grammar part of Sanskritam. Kavya Katha.
Sir, just I missed out your initial half an hour, I think. But this in the Pada Sangraha, you went into so much detail. That's only for additional knowledge, or we are supposed to use that, what you did for that arch and such such?
No, it is for knowledge. I don't say additional knowledge. I am not always trying to restrict myself to what the question paper will look like. Okay. So when we look at a subject, just like Amit Varya right now had certain very interesting questions. It is of interest to us because we are here as students of Sanskritam, not students of Parichaya Pariksha. That's all. That is my attitude.
That's all. Okay.
And it may help, it may not help. Who knows? It depends on how the question paper appears. Okay.
Okay.
So enhanced by these beautiful pictures of Ramayana, some artists are to be appreciated. Our Kala, our Sangeeta, our Natya, our Kavya. My God, I mean, it's unbelievable. Each of them marry each other, and it's very colorful. Very colorful. Yes. What will we do without Ramayana and Mahabharata? Okay, so Kavya Katha, Ramayanam. Continue. So Dasharatha aputraha. Dasharatha was bereft of a son. Shapaha anugraha eva jataha tasya. The curse of that, father of that Rishi Bai who was sadly killed accidentally by Dasharatha, that father's shapa, anugraha eva. So it became like a vara. It became like an ashirvada to him. Jataha tasya. So after all, for the shapa to be carried out, first he has to beget a son. The son has to grow. Then the viraha should happen of the son departing. Okay, and then his shoka should come. So that's okay. Dasharatha says, I welcome that shoka as long as I have a putra prapti. So it became an anugraha. So it's funny. Okay, so look at the applications here. Jataha, kta prayoga. Okay, anugraha, Okay, Shapah Anugraha is it's a what you call Visheshana Visheshya. Okay, so Anugraha is a Visheshana to Vishapah. Okay, you can look at it as a transformation. Shapa became Anugraha like that, but finally in the sentence grammar they stand as a pair of Visheshana Visheshyas. Shapa being the Visheshya, Anugraha being the Visheshana. Okay. Ravana, so like I told, Kta Pratyaya, Jataha, though it is a Kta Pratyayanta Kridanta form, in this sentence it stands as a qualifier to the Shapa only. Okay, all right. So it is also a Visheshana. So of Dasharatha, Tasya here is of Dasharathasya. We have to take the subject from Dasharatha. Ravana, Rakshasa Rajaha. Oh, something. 1 second, just hold on. What happened here? I have the student list coming. Yeah. So Ravana Rakshasa Rajaha. Ravana is the king of Asuras. Asit is to be imagined there. Saha Lopa. Saha Devan Pidayati Sma. He used to give trouble to Devas. Devaha Vishnu Samipam Gatavantaha. The gods went near Vishnu. Vishnu Kathitavan. Vishnu told. Ktavatu Pratyaya. See, I won't every time keep pointing, but you can see it everywhere. Ravana Vadhartham Dasharathasya Putro Bhavishyami. Ravanasya Vadhana Karyartham Vadhartham. Ravana Vadhartham. For the sake of killing Ravana. See how much is compacted in one construct. Dasharathasya of Dasharatha Putraha son Bhavishyami. I will become. Okay. So because of the Deva's prayer, he accepted, okay, I will be born as Rama. I mean, I will be born as son of Rama. So don't worry, I'll take care of your problem. So many we say in our, that's why our strong belief is in Vidhi. Like Dasharatha got cursed well before even Vishnu probably was appealed by Devas. Dasharatha was cursed with a putra. So for Vishnu, it was just incidental. He chose the body of that putra who was to be born. And that whole thing is out of one himsa karya. Of course, it is Agnyata himsa. Dasharatha didn't do it intentionally, but there was an error on his part. So he suffered a gory death of Putra Shoka. Okay, anyway, karma, phala. Whether it is good or bad, phala is there. That's our strong belief. These kathas are only enacting those things. Okay, and Ishwarecha, that comes with this Vishnu's Vakya. Okay, Tatah Dasharathasya Ramah Lakshmanah Bharatah Shatrughnaha iti Chatvaraha Putraha Abhavan. Very easy now. I don't need to translate for you guys. It's like, it is not respectful of me to translate such simple sentences. So if you have questions, break me. Sarve Sakalaha Vidyaha Adhitavantaha. All of them, Sarve. Sakalaha Vidyaha. All talent or education. So for a Kshatriya, also Vedadhyayana and all those are mandatory. In addition to that, they then go to Artha Shastra, Dhanush Shastra, which are called Upangas. Okay, so the Veda is there, and then they go to Upangas and learn all those things. Okay, Sarve Sakalaha Vidyaha Adhitavantaha. So why is this in Prathama Vibhakti? No, this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti only. Okay, all of them. Sakalaha Vidyaha is Dvitiya Bahuvachana pair. Okay, Adhitavantaha. Adhitavantaha is plural because of Sarve. Rama Lakshmanau Yagarakshanartham Vishwamitrena Saha Ashramam Gatavantau. So the pair of Rama Lakshmana, Dvivachana, this is in Prathama Vibhakti. Yagarakshanartham, for the sake of. Artham is in the sense of sake of. Okay, for the achievement of. Yagarakshana, for doing Yagarakshana, protecting the Yajna Yaga. Vishwamitrena Saha, with Vishwamitra. So Vishwamitra is in the instrument case because Saha. So Upapada Tritiya we call it. Saha Upapada Tritiya. In the first class Pravesha you would have learned some of this. So Vishwamitrena Saha Ashramam Gatavantau. They went, both of them went to his ashrama. Karmapada Ashramam. Yajna Rakshanart. nantaram. So yajna rakshanayaha anantaram is the samastapada there. Anantaram and yajna rakshana, two stems are there. And so after the protection act of the yajna, Ramaha, the fellow Rama, Ahalyam, the lady Ahalya as a karma pada, Uddhutavan. Okay, Uddhutavan. See here. See, its print is not clear, so I have rewritten it here in the proper font. Uddhritavan, released, raised. Okay, Uddharana. You know, all of you know Uddharana. Uddharana means to bring something up, no? To bring something up from doldrums into progress. So that type of act is Uddharana. So that same thing is that Uddhritavan. So Rama raised, released her.
Excuse me, is it Uddhritavan or Uddhitavan?
Uddhritavan. Can you see the red lettering below?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is the one. You're able to see?
Thank you. Thank you.
That's why I rewrote it in the bottom, because it's very unclear there.
Yeah, it is not clear, sir.
It's not at all clear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So tataha, from after that, tataha is from there, which means after that. Tau Vishwamitrena saha Mithilam praptavantau. Both of them with Vishwamitra, they reached Mithila. See, praptavantau is in Dvivachana because tau Rama Lakshmanau. Prapti is what to obtain. What is that? Means reaching here, because the target is Mithila, which is a Nagara. So we take prapti in the sense of attaining, in the sense of reaching. Okay, obtaining the target reach of the Gamana Karya. So Mithila, this is the capital of, or maybe even the country of Janaka. Right, it's in Bihar, Mithila. They are very, even today a lot of songs of Sita are sung there. There is one wonderful young girl who is of the Mithila singing tradition. She is on YouTube, very young girl. I will share some YouTube video of hers. She sings beautiful songs about Ramayana. Her lineage is that. She and her two young brothers. All of them are very young. Okay, anyway. Ramaha Janakarajasya sabhayam Shivadhanushaha bhangam kritavan. So the Rama, Janakarajasya of the Janaka kingdom, sabhayam, in the Sabhangana, or basically the palace. Okay. Shivadhanushaha bhangam, the breaking of the Shivadhanush. Okay, because that was the challenge. Actually, no, the challenge was not to break it. The challenge was to lift it and deploy it. Okay, but Rama was so strong, he demonstrated he not just lifts it, he can literally break it. That much strong he is, and that's no mean feat. So Kritavan. So believe me, in those ages, breaking was not illegal or something, because there was Daiva Shakti to rejoin it. So Vishwamitra was with him, so he would put some mantra and rejoin it and make it original. So don't worry, let's not cry over that. Tataha Ramasya Lakshmanasya Bharatasya Shatrugnasya cha. So a list of all of them in Shashti. Vivaha jataha. So if you know the full story, all the other brides are also found for the whole lot of them. They're all called in, and some kind of samuvika vivaha takes place. Okay. Sarve Ayodhyam Pratyagatavantaha. All of them return to Ayodhya. Marge Ramaha Parashuramasya Garvabhangam Kritavan. So there is a whole story which is not being explained here, where challenge of Parashurama, and then Rama's fight with Parashurama. Parashurama, see, Rama is a Kshatriya, Parashurama is a Brahmana, but he would have taken the oath because of somebody would have crossed him, and he takes a very strong oath to destroy all the Kshatriyas. It's a funny thing anyway. So he moves around the world trying to destroy Kshatriyas. As part of that, he is fighting Rama also, but Rama defeats him. So calms him down, I guess, in the end. So Garvabhangam Kritavan. Garvabhanga means to break his false pride. Tataha Ramasya Yauvarajyabhishekartham Dasharatha Sannaham Kritavan. After that, for the coronation of Rama. Yauvarajya Abhishekam, for the coronation of Rama as Yuvaraja, as the next king. Okay, young king, that sense. Okay, Dasharatha Sannaham Kritavan. So he prepared. Sannaha means preparation. He did. Okay, all the required preparations he did. Kintu, but that is an avyaya. Kaikeyi Vachanat, from the word of Kaikeyi, due to that vara that Dasharatha had given, which he asks, Ramaha Lakshmanena Saha, Lakshmanena Sitaya cha Saha. See, double karana. Lakshmanena Sitaya cha Saha. So, Lakshmanena Saha, apicha Sitaya Saha, Ramaha Aranyam Gatavan. Rama, the subject, went to the forest. See the fun here. Lakshmanena Sitaya cha Saha, but they don't participate as Kartru. They are the instruments of his going to Aranya. So Ramaha continues to in Ekavachana and in Pullinga direct Gatavan. Gatavantaha won't come because Sita and Lakshmana are not Kartru in this sentence. They are Karanas. So they don't influence the Kriyapada. Notice all this Vakya Maryada. So Ramaha Gatavan, Lakshmanena Saha Gatavan, Sitaya Saha Gatavan. So because of that, Lakshmanena Sitaya Cha Saha, Kutra Gatavan, Aranyam Gatavan. So slowly, you should, this sentence to you looks like one straight line, but to us it should open out like a flower, or let me call it a flow chart. Okay, so it should open out like a flow chart in our head. And you can imagine what is the flow chart in Panini's brain. You saw that table of formulas. In our brain, it is a simpler flow chart. Dasharathasya avasanam abhavat. So, avasanam means closure in this sense. Avasana normally in Sanskrita means a pause. You can say death is a pause in our lives, because in our belief we take Atma as eternal. Okay, we don't believe we are a mortal thing in that true sense. Only our sharira is mortal, we believe. So avasana is a proper application. Avasana normally simply means a space or a pause, but here it is in the sense of death of his current body. Avasanam abhavat. Matula grihat आगतः भरतः श्रीरामसमीपं गत्वा पादुके आनीतवान्. So sadly, Bharata, if he were in Ayodhya, all the story wouldn't have unraveled. So fortunately, the Kavi knew enough to put Bharata in some other place before all this. You see here our mantra influencing the beautiful Kaikeyi. Anyway, so what a beautiful picture. So Matula grihat agatah Bharatah, from the he had gone to his wife's house. Matula is father-in-law. So Matula grihat agatah Bharatah, one who came from there, the Bharata, Ramam samipam gatva, going near Rama, Paduke Anitavan, he brought the Paduka. Now it so happens we are also reading in another section of the same book this very much in Valmiki's own words. You remember now? See, all that beautiful poems we are reading is describing that in a colorful way, right? So that's what it is. So Tataha Dandakaranye Shurpanakha Prasangat Kruddaha Ravanaha Sitam Abhahritavan. My God, this if you go back here, I forgot to read. You see this Ramayanam. So today's lesson is a super compact full story of Rama. Okay, so that's why we're reading so fast the events. Okay, Tataha, from after that, Dandakaranya, in the Dandakaranya, he moved from Chitrakoota to Dandakaranya, right? Shurpanaka Prasangat, from the act of, Prasanga means some kind of act or incident. It's incident is better. Shurpanaka Prasanga is the incident with Shurpanaka. Okay, so from that incident, Kruddaha Ravanaha, you guys know already this story. So Shurpanaka comes, falls in love with Lakshmana. No, sorry. So look, she falls in love with the brothers, but then Rama is already clearly married, and some conversation ensues, and she tries to go after Lakshmana, not knowing he is also married and is Ekapatni Vrata, and all the nonsense happen. and then she gets her nose broken by Lakshmana. She rushes back and lies to Ravana without telling her own mistake in the whole incident. And then Ravana thinks Lakshmana and Rama have cut her nose in a malicious way. So all this story is in that prasanga. Okay. So the Ravana who became angry by that prasanga, Sitam apahritavan. Oh, so much story has gone away in that sentence. Oh, so much story. Jatayu, so many things. Anyway, so he stole Sita. Tataha, after that, Kishkinda Samipe, Rama Sugrivayoho Sakyam Abhavat. So, of course, Rama crying with Lakshmana, he goes down and then he meets Sugriva in the near Kishkinda, in some Parvata, he meets him. So then...
Rishyamukh Parvat.
Correct. I'm sure any of you can recite all this better than me, but I'm sitting in this seat, so I'll just continue reading. So Kishkinda Samipe Rama Sugrivayoho Sakyam Abhavat. So their friendship happened. Ramaha Valinam Samhritavan. Rama, it says Samhritavan, but Maritavan is better there for me. So he killed Vali. Okay. Samharana means proper killing. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of even today we debate whether it was a proper samhara. Anyway, there is a segment of Ramayana where Vali Rama conversation happens after Vali is befallen before his actual death. There is a very beautiful exchange between Rama and Vali. Those are all just like in Mahabharata. We take Gita and take the Sara from that. These conversations also have a lot of teachings in them. Okay, which was in for that yuga, it was all proper. Anjaneya Lankayam Sitam Drishtva. So Anjaneya, having been directed by Rama, goes to Lanka. We know that, there's a big story there. So that Anima Garima Siddhi of Anjaneya comes into play in the Lanka traverse. Okay, Sitam Drishtva, having seen Sita, Tvanta. Vrittantam Niveditavan. So entire happenings after her stealing, whatever happened, he explains it to her. And that is another samvada. Oh man, there is a Anjaneya Sita samvada also. We should read with focus. Okay. Anyway, Ramaha Samudrasya Setum Bhadva Lankam Gatavan. So Rama, he made the setu. Okay, he just stood there. All the Vanaras made the setu for him. Okay, Lankam Gatavan. He went to Lanka. Ravanasya Vadham Chakritavan. So easy. So he killed Ravana. Tataha, after that, Vimanena Sri Rama Lakshmanena Sitaya cha saha Ayodhyam Agatavan. So without all that difficulty in the upstream traverse, in the downstream traverse, there is a lot of argument today because our government has announced that they will create tourist spots for all the so-called places that Rama and Lakshmana and Sita and all visited. So now some cities want to be located as the refueling stops for the Vimana. It is like, I love it. It's nice. That competition is nice. So instead of one straight line from Lanka to Ayodhya, we have to now do drop kick. We have to do segments so that more cities are included. Okay, don't ask what was the fuel. At least he had to eat. Okay, so Ayodhyam Agatavan. So Ramasya Pattabhishekah Bhavat, he got coronated at last. Kintu Sitayaha Vishaye Janapadavadam. So Jana Apavadam, not opposite. Jana Apavadam, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. So Jana Apavadam Shrutva. So the accusation of some fellow or some people having heard Rama Sita Parityagam Kritavan. Sadly, he asked Sita to proceed. He took Vichedana from her. Sad. Okay. Valmikehe ashrame. In Valmiki's ashrama, Sita Kushalavau Prasutavati. She gave birth to Kusha and Lava. So Valmiki now has a direct role in Ramayana. Okay. Kushalavau Valmikehe Sakashat Ramayanam Patitavantau. So, because of his Divya Drishti, he taught entire Ramayana up till this part. This is called Uttara Ramayana. Okay, so Uttara Ramayana is after the original Ramayana. Original Ramayana ends with Pattabhisheka. So all this Janapavada, Sita Parityaga, all those things are all little bit extra masala. No one, but we don't want to claim anything as outside, inside. We accept it today. Okay, with its faults, we accept it. Life is like that. Yes.
When we say Patitavantau, it is a Patitavanti Shanaj, Shatra, is it?
No. Patitavan, Patitavantau, Patitavantaha. Dvivachana of Tavatu.
Okay, so that is why it has come.
Oh. See, we unfortunately...
yes, it can't be Patitavanti, it will be Rama, Rame, Rama. Sorry.
Patitavante. Then it will be Sita Ahalyau Patitavante, something like that.
It will be Patitavantyau, I think. And tha also has to be half.
Vanti Gachanti.
Nadi Nadyau Nadyaha. So
Nadi Nadyau only. Patitavantyau only. You are right. Very good. Very good. Very good.
And Sakashat, what does this mean?
See, in his company, under his benevolence, and in his space. Okay? Akasha is space, no? So Akasha is space near him. So that means in his tutelage, some sense like Tatparya is tutelage, but the simple Samskrita meaning is in his space. Okay?
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Very good. Sri Ramaha Ashwamedha Yagam Kritavan. Okay. So Sri Rama did the Ashwamedha Yaga to obviously expand his ruling. Tada Kushalavau Ramayanam Geetavantau. At that time, this is also very... This whole Uttara Ramayana, we may call contradiction, we may call it is very more looks like Kali Yuga type of story, but it's very colorful. Okay, whichever Kavi, even if it was not we believe finally it's all Valmiki only. So this and all is very interesting. So at that, but Valmiki Ramayana finishes earlier, though this and all is there in other Ramayanas. So Tada Kushalavau Ramayanam Geetavantau. So they sang the Ramayana. This is another beautiful picture. I don't have any picture for that.
ಇದು ಕಾಳಿದಾಸನ ರಘುವಂಶ.
Raghuvamshadalli varutte. Haudu. Because we are reading Raghuvamsha, there is more color, but this is from Uttara Ramayana Charita, which is not just Kalidasa. Before him, many Kavis had done, but Kalidasa adopted in his Kavya also of Raghuvamsha. Yes, very correct. Tataha Ramaha Valmiki Munehe Ashramam Gatavan. So Rama went to Valmiki's ashrama after realizing Valmiki Munihi Sitam Parigrahitum Katitavan. Yo, poor fellow is trying again to restore the normalcy. So he tried to ask Rama again, you please accept back Sita now. This is whatever has happened. But Sita is well above Rama. Sita's character has to be placed above Rama's character in the end. Anyway, Sri Ramaha Punaha Sarvesham Purataha Aham Shuddha iti Sita Kathayatu iti Uktavan. So sad. So Sri Rama says, so let her publicly announce that I am pure. Kathayatu, lot. Iti Uktavan. So he told, Idam Shrutva Sita Khinna. Man, had she not suffered enough. Having heard this, Sita became very sad. Very, very sad. Okay. Tatkshane bhumau bilam jatam. At that very moment, in the earth, a crack appeared. Bilam means some kind of a underground pathway opened up. This is the famous story, no? Sita actually is called Bhumiputri because she is found when Janaka is doing a Krishi Karya. No, don't ask why Janaka the king was doing Krishi Karya. Those were whole heavenly days when the kings would not sit down and take, seva. they themselves would do the seva. So he was probably as part of that doing some bhumi karshana. So he was doing a plowing of the bhumi, and in that Sita was found as a baby by him. So she is known to be born from the earth. So she is a Bhudevi's daughter. Okay, she's adopted by Janaka. Sita Tatra Leena. Sita got merged back into the earth. So she went back to her mother. Ramadayah Sarayu Nadyam Dehatyagam Kritavanta. Better after this kind of sad story. But I'm sure there is a lot between Leena and Ramadayah to be told. But anyway, he because he ruled for a very long time. See, Rama, what we take is he was a fellow who hardly knew any happiness. Happiness for him was all spotty. His entire life was sadness. And that has to be read. Despite that, this fellow maintained dharma. That's why he is worshipped. So Ramadayah Sarayu Nadyam Dehatyagam Kritavantaha. So they decided to end in their old age. This is the way they end their life. This is not suicide. This is Icha Marana, we call it. Icha Marana. It's a better phrase for it. Okay. So they entered Sarayu Nadi and merged with their Atmas. Anantaram Kushaha Nrupaha Abhavat. Kusha got coronated as the king. Now, why not Lava? I don't know the story. So this opens up a nice box for us. Pandora's box. We will be one day hopefully reading Raghuvamsha to see if there is more detail, or in Uttaramama Charita and all that. It will be nice to read. Okay. The Tatparya in English you guys can read, so I don't need to help. It's beautiful pictures, and some of these pictures are, I think, either Shankar or the Vapa. Vapa is an alternative name adopted by somebody who was also involved with movie industry, who was also a great artist, sketch artist. So he wrote a lot of sketches. So this may be from one of those guys' website. I will trace back because beautiful pictures I got from somebody.
Bapu's pictures, sir.
Bapu. Maybe it's Bapu, maybe it is Shankar, yes Shankar. So one of those guys has written all this.
Earlier, that other page it has Bapu's style.
Correct. This may not be Bapu because it doesn't have Bapu's fingerprint.
This is Bapu styles.
Bapu style, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. He's a great person. He's done, I would put him in the class of Ravi Verma. Though he's not a painter as such, but his sketches are, something. They catch the mood. For example, look at this Manthara. See how he has put that crooked stick to indicate her crookedness. See, there is a lot of story in the whole thing. Okay, so 12:30 is finished, so we have to stop here. Today we have been a little slow, but I think we loved the lessons. I think I enjoyed also. So we will do the question answer and conclude. Rama Lakshmanau kimartam Vishwamitrena saha ashramam gatavantau.
Rama Lakshmanau Yagarachanarth Vishwamitrena saha ashrama gatavantau.
Correct. So kimartam should be replaced with Yagarachanartham. Very good. Ramaha Janaka Rajasya Sabhayam Kim Kritavan?
Ramaha Janaka Rajasya Sabhayam Shivadhanushaha Bhangam Kritavan.
Fantastic.
Bhangam Kritavan.
Fantastic. Shivadhanushaha Bhangam Kritavan. I added some masala. Apicha tasya putrim Sitam Parinitavan. Masala added. Okay.
Mahoday, here why is it Shiva Danushaha Bhangam Kritavan? Why?
That is the Shashti Ekavachana form of Shiva Dhanush Shabda is Shiva Danushaha. It's a Sakaranta Shabda. Shiva Danushaha is the Shashti Ekavachana. Okay. Okay. That much I will offer. Beyond that, I also don't know all the forms to say how Dhanush Shabda runs. Okay. So I would also struggle to answer all the forms, but I know that it is Shashti Ekavachana of Dhanush Shabda.
Dhanyavad.
Welcome. Ramasi Sugrivayoho Sakyam Kutra Abhavat.
Kishkinda Samipe Abhavat.
My God, our students should score. I will not say 100 because I have not taught anything close to 80 even, but 100 they are ready to score. Correct. So Kishkinda Samipe athva Kishkindayaha Samipe. If you break it, Kishkindayaha Samipe. Okay, and Kishkinda Samipe is better to put like. You don't have to put hyphen. You can put hyphen. You're allowed. Kasya ashrame Sita Lavakushau Prasutavati. Very good. So Kasya is Shashti Ekavachana. Valmiki goes to what form in Shashti Ekavachana? Harehe. Somebody gave me the right answer. Valmikehe. Ikaranta. Valmiki. Okay, so Valmikehe. Athva, if you don't want to struggle with that, use this Muni. But Muni is also Ikaranta, so no relaxation. So Valmikehe is easier. Okay.
Valmiki Munehe is easier.
Valmikehe is there. Yeah, Valmikehe only is there. I added Muni and Munehe, but that's also fine. Okay, Valmikehe is easier. Okay, Valmikehe ashrame Sita Lavakushau Prasutavati. There is a Samastapada technique to answer it, which is even cheaper. Okay, if you guys know, you attach Valmiki to ashrama. Okay, but since the question is Kasya ashrame, you may be you better to use Valmikehe, but I will not be wrong to say Valmiki ashrame. Okay, Valmiki plus ashrame, Valmiki ashrame, Yand Sandhi. So you can do Yand Sandhi and get done also if you want. Nothing wrong. But not that is very easy. I'm just telling you there are many ways to cut the ice. Okay, Sri Ramaha kam yagam kritavan. Correct. Ashwamedha yagam kritavan. We just read that. So guys, thank you very much. So let's meet in the afternoon and keep plugging with the lesson 8. Okay, and have a nice lunch. Bahut dhanyavadah. Punah. Dhanyavadane. Punah milamah.
Mahoday, if I want to say Ashwamedha Yagam as two separate words, I have to take it as Ashwamedhasya Yagam.
No.
Madam, I would not enter that world because we don't know everything about what is involved in that yaga. Okay, whether Ashwamedha is a Shashti relationship to yaga, I don't know.
Oh, it's a Samasa Padam.
I don't know. Maybe it is Ashwamedhena Krita Yagam, Ashwamedha Yagam. So then Ashwamedha is an instrument of the yaga, not the of that yaga like that.
Okay. Ashwamedha yaga is a particular yaga. It's one.
What is Medha?
Medha means killing.
Okay.
Okay, offering, killing. Also, it in another way, Medhas means brain, but I don't think Medhas is involved there. Okay, it is actually killing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So let us.
Sir, I have one doubt. Sir.
Please ask.
Hello. Sir, this is Sita Tatra Leena. Leena, what is the dhatu form? Sir?
Merge. लीयते ली इति आत्मनेपदी धातु लीयते इति आत्मने लट् लकारे एकवचन रूपं प्रथम पुरुषे लीयते इति लीयते लीयेते लीयन्ते like that. Leena is a kridanta form. Yaya liyate sa liya leena, something like that. One who got merged. Tallina is a word we know. It means deeply embedded and focused. Yeah, correct. That one is immersed. Perfect. Immersed. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Thank you, guys. Namaste.